outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over. We ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no boundary. We ain't giving up no key. We ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue mango, not one craboo, not one maras, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Baldy Beacon and the Rio Hondo.
Good morning, Belize and the world. Welcome to Friday's edition of Hosting the Morning, live from Studio to Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2. We're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's a Friday. It's the 8th day of February 2019. Alfonso, good morning.
Good morning.
Television coverage provided by Wave Television, CBC Channel 54, CCV Channel 11, Southern Cable Network Channel 43, Dangriga Cable Vision Channel 54, BMN North Curzon Channel 11, Nortivision Channel 10, Centaur Cable Channel 31, St. Charles Cable Channel 54, CTL Cable in Mascot Village. Hosting the Morning is carried live on Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM and East Radio 104.9 FM in Orange Walk. You can also find us using the MadLab Radio Belize app, which you can download on your Apple and Android devices. Wave Radio and Wave TV is live every day on our Facebook page. Wave Radio and Wave TV. Find us, like the page, and tune in every day. It's Friday. It's the 8th day of February 2019. Let's take a look at the weather for today. The information is at 6 this morning. The general situation, a moderate east-northeasterly airflow will dominate our weather. The 24-hour forecast for Belize and its coastal waters. Sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. A few showers will occur mostly over central area this morning and over southern areas tonight. Elsewhere, showers will be isolated. There are no advisories. The winds east-northeast at 10 to 20 knots. The sea stay choppy. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for some cloudy spells with a few showers, mostly over central and southern areas of the country. The temperatures, the highs today along the coast, 84 degrees, inland 88 degrees, in the hills 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The lows tonight along the coast, 75 degrees, inland 70 degrees, in the hills 66 degrees Fahrenheit. The tides, a low tide occurred this morning at 28 minutes after 6. Another low tide will occur this evening at 17 minutes after 6. A high tide will occur this afternoon at 23 minutes after midday, followed by another high tonight at 26 minutes after midnight. The sun rose this morning at 22 minutes after 6, will set this evening at 51 minutes after 5, while the moon will rise this morning at 52 minutes after 8, will set tonight at 4 minutes after 9. We want to say thanks to forecaster Gentle and the Belize Weather Bureau for providing us with today's weather information. Yep, so there'll be a blackout today, and apparently it's the blackout will cover from mile 1 up on both highways, and so if people have to be aware. People who will be affected, you can't wash. So hopefully they did their washing, and until right now you're fully water. So, but the blackout is scheduled for 8 this morning until 4 this evening. And we want to remind Belizeans, motorists, know that Puma Janelles, 5.5 miles on the George Price Highway, they have their own generator, so don't worry about the blackout. They have standby generators, so they will be open. They will not be affected. So you could get fuel at Puma Janelles all day. All right? Yeah.
Last night again, robbers on the north side went to the north side or are from the north side attacked two men, Japanese men.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was killed as a result of this attack. Apparently, they had just reached home. They were taking in their groceries into their home, and somebody just stopped in a vehicle and attacked them. While the son saw that his father was being held up, he went outside to try to help his dad, and he got shot. The father got shot.
The son eventually died, right?
Yeah, one of them. The son died. That car, you know what work? The work, you know what work?
It's getting
it's
really,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Then you had a situation with the police patrolling on the northern highway earlier this week, and I saw these two guys on a motorcycle. They're up to no good, attempting to rob somebody. Police followed them, intercepted them, and then they start shoot at the
After police, in fact, one police got shot.
Question again, you know what work? The work, you know what work?
By you know,
no job, no they wash again.
No. A lot of things they happen now, Belize. A lot of things happen.
Advertisements for positions in this country, all over the place. You can't give me the story that no job, no there. You don't want work. You want easy money.
You know, while you have people going about working, earning their keep, and you know, they live their life. People just like you have to be very, very careful now. You have to be careful because you could say, well, I stay out of harm's way, right? I drive my car and I go from home. I know the bother nobody. I mind my own business. I go from home to work to home. I'm very careful with my movement, but you have to be careful now. Because you don't know weapon to stray when one stray bullet could catch you.
Right in your house.
Yeah, so
you'd imagine, and I was thinking about it myself, like imagine you just to go home and you're going into your house. While you're going into your house, they attack you while you're going into your house. That are like the worst violation an individual could have.
You know
what kind of insecurity that message of insecurity that sent?
Some years ago, somebody broke in my house, and that thing affected me for a number of years because
you never feel safe.
They invade your privacy. You put all the burglar bars, but you never feel safe again. Serious burglar bars, you put padlock, you lock this, you lock that, but you have one effect.
No job, not a really, not a wash. Like you can't tell me that, man. Job there, work there for do. Just that they don't want to do it. Like right now, look at the amount of infrastructure work that is taking place. Right up on the Northern Highway. Remember you see them man the trench, then they dig trench for
I guess it's to put the
underground cables for the
lights.
For lights that are gonna go. Man, you can't tell me that no job, no there, man.
You prefer for no work, man. You prefer for be a leech. Be a
leech, that's exactly.
Because why it's sickening, it's sickening.
What's sad that if you ever catch these guys, the conviction rate is so dismal in this country that they will get off after 3 or 4 years per remand.
So the amount of people, young people, healthy, strong young people, they beg you for dollar, and beg you for cigarette, and beg you for this, and beg you for that, man. I tell you, it's really, to me, it's annoying now. It's annoying. Because, man, I say, lad, I always look for myself. I say, man, I'm 65, but I still find something to do to keep busy. Because I don't see how I could get up the morning and sit out. I sit down out on a place every day, interfere with everybody we pass. And I do that from morning till night. And the night, I don't know, well, I don't know what you do the night, but the night, the morning you pass anytime early the morning you pass, late at night, and they're right or wrong, doing the same thing, and I wonder, boy, how, I don't know, maybe we make out a different material, I guess. But I can't sit down, I can't sit down one place for too long. I come in the morning and we're here at 7, right? To start the show when Dale finished the news. We're here at 7 and we're done till 9:30. And you have to take a break for move out and you come back. I can't sit down, they do nothing. If I want to watch a good basketball game, I watch the whole game. I can't lay down in my bed and watch the game. I have to watch. I lay down in my bed and watch the game on one TV, and the TV in the hall there. I get up out of my bed, go sit down and watch that. And then, you know what I mean? Because I just can't sit down, I can't lay down or sit down just to watch a game. I have to actually be physically doing something. I get up, I clean my yard, past Sunday, Saturday, I wash my car. People say, but Joe, you could pay for wash the car. Yeah, you could pay for wash the car, but that's how I keep myself healthy. Because when you sit down when you sit down like that, you're not healthy, you know. You're not healthy. And that's why we got this and this happened to me, and because you're lazy. Because you sit down, they do nothing, you have to move. They're like one car, if you keep one car, you got one car out there. You have your car, you left your car park. You know the work. When you go, one of them days when you're ready to start, use it.
No.
In our work, you have to get it repaired. The same thing with the human body, man. So I don't understand how, man, and then somebody costs you. That was like the whole world against them. Because they don't want to work. It's sad, and I listened last night to some section. It was at the news, and I listened and they talk about government. They have this department we cater for this, but I'm saying the government have to set up one department when we look into that problem. The man, listen to me. The first person when they need to bring in at that program there, the parents. The parents. Because you know what left them out? How, like I always say, Fonso, you go take them. My grandma tell me, okay, the horse that you can't force them to drink. So government got program now where they work and they try to bring you in at the society and incorporate you into where they happen wrong. But if you don't want to come in, you don't want to come in.
No matter what.
That is something where you start from, that involvement starts from at home. And unless we understand, unless parents understand that, listen to me, we have to start from home, and then you could get in our program. But you can't jump in our program and not got the background. That's just like one house, you build a house. That's like I tell about Bill Wally house, I you tell about foundation.
What is left is that the people who are running the program will actually have to be the parents.
Yes.
They will have to double up with having to be parents, and that is one of the biggest problems we have, that we don't have parents. We don't have no parenting skills. Then they grow up and nobody know the guy name properly, because so the picnic bad, the parent was.
You got us a
house.
Fun son, and why I tell you, it's frightening. You got us a house right now. And you listen to some conversation. If you stay outside and you listen to the bad word there and the conversation, and you wonder who that the parent in the house. Is there any parent figure in any role model in there? When you go to the parent there, right, and the parent are just the same kind of conversation. You know, in my days growing up, my mom used to tell me, biscuit with biscuit, crackers with crackers. You think anybody from the corner of my house, one of my baby mistake or one of a good friend, they come and they come look for my ma, and I go, anyone of we could go and sit down in the hall when my mother talk. No, right away you say and bite the lip, and if you're not moving, I tell you biscuit with biscuit, crackers with crackers. You know what that mean?
Roll out.
You roll. And if you not roll, you get whap. But chow man, you go in and then take over the conversation, they might go. And that's why you're going a lot of why I tell you, we that believes. You know, yesterday we had Dara on the show with us. Dara they feed 40 people. Humble leader. You know, humble man. Dara they tell you he don't want a piece of land, he don't want this. Dara not got no large wealth. But where he got determination, he got purpose. He want help people. And you might say, well, Dara only feed 40 people, but that are 40 people less out there. You know, 40 people less out there. And that's why Dara they got a tribute to Bob Marley tomorrow. And it's the 17th tribute to Bob Marley. And I ask people support Dara. He said $10 entrance, give more. You know you can you know a lot of people say, well, I want help, but I don't know how to help. Man, you could help. You could help. Give all these something. And boy, but it's rough. Now we see like you said earlier, we started earlier. The man they shoot after the police. The man they shoot after the police. So now, if you shoot after the police are the authority. They are the one that the law enforcers. So now you the shoot after law enforcers. So now you the change. You know where that come back to now? That come back to the home. The police that the authority. The parent that the authority that the house. But you don't respect the authority home. So you grow up now that you don't respect nobody. The police are to be the law enforcement authority. So now you know what happened. You don't respect that.
One of the media houses pointed out that young man who was wanted for that shooting, or who was accused of the shooting, have a long rap sheet. In one of those instances when the media had interaction with that young man, you know that the parent made a complaint how the police they harass the picnic. You know the parent was on TV a couple of years ago saying, oh, the police they harass me picnic.
By sometime. By rough. It really rough, you know. But some parents spend more time at the casino. Some parents spend more time they do other things rather than do and meet up to their responsibility as parents. And you can see, if you look wrong, you see the families we got some kind of parent figure. And not tell me about single mother, because you got great people. You got people who are the product of single parent. And they've done well, and people look upon you, people look upon me and say, oh well, you don't know for worry, you cannot got it, boss.
You know, 2016, 14 years old, accused of jacking $80 Nike slippers from a younger child. January 26, 2016.
2 years ago.
February 5th, 2018, this young man 14. 2 years later, mother claims police brutality. So, a certain mother says police rough up and pepper sprayed her son for no reason. It is all too familiar story, but this mother says it has been happening over and over again, and no matter how many times she reports it, nothing is done. This time she says the police picked up her son, 20-year-old Ulide Allen, and took him near the Chatham Bridge to beat on him. So they beat him. So the next time we hear about Ulide Allen,
He shot
Blue
after.
Light Allen, 23 years old, accused of shooting at the police.
He's charged right now too for attempting murder.
Yeah.
That's
No,
one.
what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
check
but
it out.
you show the
They
history.
start with thief and slippers.
From a child.
From a Jack and slippers from a child. Then the ma jump up as 2 years later the ma said jump up, they send me picnic, then they abuse me picnic, police loan and harass me picnic. Police not harass nobody for nothing. 2 years later, after that, or sorry, 1 year later, because where it said that the police they harassed the picnic that February the 5th, 2018. Well, February the 5th or 6th, 2019,
he
shot
shot
out of the police.
Exactly 1 year after. 2018, the 5th, the 6th. But you know, one other way in this country, we talk about problem. And I can tell you something. We will never solve the problem then in a free country. We will never solve the problem in a free country because what? Everybody that part of the problem. You blame everybody. So we had to say, all right, everybody that is part of the problem. Every individual are part of the problem. However, you know why every individual are part of the problem? Because all of we now want to come together and solve the problem. Can I tell you something? To solve the problem here, you have to get real rough, you know. But you not get rough in a time. After that, you cool off. Man.
That died because you have to become very strict very quickly.
Yes.
But you don't become strict and very critical for the entire society because most of us live under strict conditions. Most of us have regulations under which we abide by. There is a segment of the population, a very minute segment of the population, where you hear the bawling and crying from. That's where the bawling and crying come from. But the larger population on the bawl and the crying, because they don't fit into that category. And I guess that at some point we have to grab the bull by the hand
and people have to accept it, but they don't accept it. And so that just like you're going to want tree to grow from. So the tree they grow when it's small. You could bend, you could twist and you take a piece of stick and put it close and tie and grow straight. But when the tree get big and bend, so nothing you could do. You either what you could do with it, the only thing you could do with that tree, that cut it down. The only thing you could do with that tree, because it don't grow, it don't bend. You can't straighten it. What you have to do with it, that cut it down. And if you want a straight tree start again, and you start plant one tree and you put the stick and whatnot, so if you want it straight, or you find a tree where grow straight. But I tell you, it's really rough, boy. I think it's really rough because, man, you shoot after the police. Recently they never killed a police right up in our incident right there. Somebody not shoot on police in our robbery right there the other day. You're rough. But you see, but when you want to do anything good, right? And this is a full problem. All the way to agree. Everybody, political parties, church, all the church and all the NGOs, everybody need to understand that. Listen to me. Like this Guatemalan claim, crime, the one national.
It's a national problem.
The one national issue, and we must begin to look at it in that way.
That view.
You know, your child or something. One as we talk about that, and it your child do some measures to try curb crime. You hear next political party, abuse this, that, and a whole lot of things. Man, listen to me. We need to come together and we need to work as one unit, because united we are accomplished. Divided we are fall. And as we talk about crime, and I am being reminded that you see in the week here when that teacher got killed by Belamade, right? Mm-hmm. You hear the mayor, you hear the media, you hear everybody, they make a lot of noise, and everybody they tell you what should have happened, because that happened, right? Fonso, and I want to tell you this, and you might say, Joe, you talk about this thing again. I come and I complain about one white vehicle, the vehicle by Williams Store at the corner of Cemetery Road, I mean Central American Boulevard. Now last night, right, I will tell you, last night, the light, you see when you come out of Vernon Street into, so you're going from east to west, the light on the western end was out. The light on the western end was out. I don't know how long it was out, but the other lights made it work. Right? So that white vehicle parked right there from morning till evening. Now last night, because that light is out, for you, where you have to come out a little more, because you could see. Because you don't know when the light they change. Yeah. Right? Well, why do I watch this one and I say, well, this one I read, so this one, that one up there where show me light. When nobody work out to be green, I pull out. But then you have to pull out. And I am saying, and I want to call upon my fellow Jeremy and Hyde, one friend of mine who is the manager of the traffic department. I want to call upon him. They say all kind of things, boss. You know, holla, whoa, whether when thing happen or when thing happen, that vehicle and that situation there is in your jurisdiction. So you can't blame nobody when an accident happened. A guy, about 2 weeks ago, a guy called me. In fact, the guy stopped me. And the guy said, Joe, we want to mention this thing for me. And it has always been a concern of mine. But I said, the guy said, we want to mention, he said, no, over the weekend, he said, 2 accidents happened right there. You know why? Because the vehicle, they pull out. They pull out too far. Akoya said, nobody, that vehicle is parked there from morning till night. My white vehicle. And I'm asking the mayor, I'm asking, who are the councillor who are responsible for traffic? Pallad. And I'm asking Councillor Pallad, I'm asking Jermaine Hyde, the manager of traffic, to do something about it. Because last night,
But the vehicle is in private property, right? Is in
no, that's not my private property. That yes, because it's outside of the fence. You know when you did a street corner, when you got a property at the street corner, you have to you cut off, right, 10 feet to the corner from both sides, right, and then you put one line. And that is there so that you could see, you got vision of what is approaching. Now, that vehicle lock off the whole vision. And I said this morning when I come, I want to talk about it because the mayor, always they holler, whoa, an accident, and you see how they build this with this and that. Man, listen to me. That somebody, they broke the law, and you allow them to break the law. And when accident happen out there, it could quite likely be that are the cause of the accident, you know, because that hindered the lack of the vision, right? But you never hear in charge. Man, listen to me. You mean Williams so big that for his vehicle could park out there? No, man, they need to do it. So, Mr. Pallad, Councillor Pallad, responsible for traffic. Mayor Bernard, Jermaine Hyde, the manager of traffic, they has to do something about it because something is going to happen out there.
But another note is that people still crossing the barriers, and when anything happens, people will blame the government.
Yes.
I say the other day, wow. Somebody put on video on Facebook with a lady, with a lady, with a baby.
Yes.
The crowd jump over the bar. Right there, right before the accident happened. One lady, the cross the street, jump over the barrier with a baby, and they laugh when they laugh.
This morning I call for so two big men. They cross over, but when I call, they sit on the barrier till I pass.
Then they had my next one. I say that my boss either made it unload or take off or put our passengers right there at the same spot. But we never land.
Yes, and then they right. But and this is another problem. This is another thing I think we could solve, and the traffic department has control of it. Them boss need to have designated bus stop where these buses will stop and people want get on or get off. That's one of the biggest problem we have, because and this morning to I see where they tell me enough on so what bus, I know I call the bus name a green and white bus, but I not call the bus name. I not do that. Somebody from cross the next side, stop the bus. The bus pull right that side and wait till the person cross both barriers and catch the bus. No, you see, if that bus make a one designated bus stop, man, I tell you, me Rob got one beautiful bus stop up the street there, right up by the pedestrian ramp there. Right up by the pedestrian ramp there. So if the buses had designated bus stops where the bus going and stop, you want to walk to the bus stop. They kind of pick you up. But you see, our problem with the bus that you got number of bus lines they come down. Then in a Belama, you got a number, you may got two, no, you only got one. But all of them, the jostle, for the fare, for the passenger. All of that, right.
So the next one.
So where we need to do, and we could talk about government put, because I can tell us on how much we know how much money we spend.
You know why we blame the government? Because it's the easiest, most convenient thing to do.
Yes.
If police beat a picnic out there on the street because they don't get trouble.
But when they shot the police, if your picnic
never made out on the street, police never may have to deal with that, none at all.
But listen to me, if your picnic they're not part of the society, and in another part, it's not that the government's responsible for incorporate the inner. This is the craziness.
I went to Belize City last week and I saw a guy cross the lower median with his motorcycle, the lower part. Just jump across the median.
Yes. You the ride. Mama, can I tell you something? These, and it happen all over. You have pedestrian ramps, right? That you have any pedestrian ramps, in only a cyclist ramp. You the driver, when you see bicycle go across the pedestrian ramp, you see motorcycle. In fact, one time you see the CLE portion of the street there, right front of the commercial center. You remember front of the bank they had on the street there. Motorcycles still run across there and go. Right, man. But when they knock you down, when you get knocked down, now what are the government, that the city council, this, that,
and then man, then the driver get charged.
Yeah. I am wondering, and I tell you, Fonso, I want to tell you something, Fonso. It is no nice thing to have and somebody dead in an accident like that. So, but we got to be real. Who is responsible for that accident?
Before we continue, Joe, just want to say, I'm sorry for interrupting like that. I just want to say, wish my daughter Adriana Liliana Gordon a happy 17th birthday. This come from her family, her entire family, and her father. Love her.
When you holla Adriana, they try to figure out the whole Adriana near God. No. All right, okay, that's your daughter, right?
And then I want to wish Miss Mad.
Miss Mad.
Miss Mad
Williams.
Miss Mad and Rudolph a happy 63rd wedding anniversary.
What? By 63 will
This
be.
comes from all their children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren with lots of love. So
They
Miss
must say,
Mad,
happy, happy,
63rd.
yeah, but Miss Man and Rudy. Happy 63rd anniversary, boy. You don't think Miss Man will make the ham to the show, boy? Miss Man, boy. But yeah, fun. So I'm saying to you, who's responsible? Who is responsible for that accident there? The driver was detained for a while.
Given an NIP and notice of
No persecution.
But I think Mr. Alejandro Kawal said that the file has been forwarded to the office of DPP for consideration. The sad part about those things is that anytime somebody is knocked down, the driver gets charged.
Yes.
It has never been that
Well, that are the procedure. Now they charge you, then you go to court, and then they sue you. A lot of money is being paid. I mean, and people are saying you're mean or like that, and you're mean. I mean, and then you see when the accident happened that day, Alfonso, one other lady say, "Whoa!" She tell you, I forget how old she is, but she's saying, "Oh, she cries every time if you go to DK go by." She cries every day, and the government needs to fix the street and move the barrier and so on. I'll be honest with you. I will tell you that I would have wanted them put my elevated ramp. But for me, I wouldn't want them remove the barriers.
I spoke to the...
Because I want to tell you something, it provides a large degree of safety for those persons like myself and other people who are coming out, because get right out into the heavy traffic. Now, it ought to provide a large degree of safety to pedestrians also, because it ought to impede their quick movement into the flow of traffic. But it would appear that, listen to me, some people not see it that way, eh? And I want to tell you something, that if you were to move those barriers from there, Alfonso, there will be more accidents. And for me...
If you were to move those barriers, it would get worse.
Exactly.
It would get worse.
And even if you were to put that overpass over there without minus those barriers, it will not solve the problem.
Because people will not use overpass.
Right. I mean, if you look on it, look right down the Belize City, and every morning I count the bus. This morning there were 7 buses. Right? One they come out, the next one right there. And all the students coming in over there and going, they're not going to cross the overpass. You know how much money we spend on our overpass? They're not going to cross the overpass. They're going to jump the leaf fence. They're going to jump the leaf fence. But you make somebody knock them down, oh boy, this, that one, whole lot of thing, and they lock up there and they detain the driver. Man, listen to me. We need to understand one thing, Alfonso. The rules and regulations. Right, the rules. Man, I heard in the holla, I think it's the mayor, was put, you put one speed bump front of Mirab. And you put one front of road, man, but there's a pedestrian ramp up there with the you got a pedestrian ramp and you got the real thing. You got one right there, one on both ends.
Nobody that far, Joe.
But what I am saying, hold on. I agree with you.
Those pedestrian ramps are way to hell.
Yes, but what I'm saying to you, I heard the mayor saying that you need to put one pedestrian ramp by Mirab, and you need to put one pedestrian ramp by Brody's.
No, but there is one by Brody's.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
If the mayor were to have any sense, he'd know that there is one right.
I don't think that's what they say.
Right by Scotiabank, which is right at Brody's Park.
Right down by Mirab.
And then run right by Mirab, by Sol, by the
right there. There's one. So I had to try to figure out if he ever drive down that street. What I think we need, what I think.
We have to elevate it more in the middle, I think.
I know. I never think.
This is what I spoke to the Chief Executive Officer of Minister Works, Mr. Roy Gentle, who said that the project was actually designed as a freeway. to international standards.
Okay.
He says, quote, "We did not plan to have any additional crossings for pedestrians apart from the roundabouts. But I can see the need, and we now have to go back to the drawing board to see what can be done." He added that the placement of pedestrian crossings or speed bumps are avoided as much as possible on highways except in the vicinity of schools. Nonetheless, he stated that there are meetings ongoing with engineers at the ministry to see what they can come up with in order to serve pedestrians who have to access the shops and other businesses in the area. We are hoping to construct at least 2 overpasses, he said.
Okay.
He also pointed out, however, that whatever solution is come up with will mean spending on available funds. It will also mean that damage will be done to the newly paved roads and drains. But it was never designed as an area where
you cross the highway, yeah.
So it was designed as a freeway so that you have free access.
But I will tell you, even with the as is right now, a lot of accident could be avoided until they put up the elevated ramps, right? If the buses were to stop at designated bus stops, because most of the time the people, well, I've seen people cross the street for buy that DK, right? But there are people who cross there, go and catch the bus with kids, with students, because the bus won't stop where they stop. If they were designated, if they were designated bus stops along that way, they'll say, well, okay, we are stop there, the bus won't stop there. One lot of accident would be avoided, because I am of the opinion that same lady, God rest the dead, that same lady came across to catch the bus. But why you come across there if you catch the bus? Because the bus won't stop there. But if the bus were to go down and stop at the designated bus, that lady come and walk down so, catch the and go over the pedestrian ramp and get right there at the bus stop. But the bus then stop everywhere. You see Serrano bus, you see where the one in Belama, the Belama bus, and then one in, one out, one in, one out, one in, right? And that way they cause a problem. If you had designated bus stop, one up so and one down so.
As a matter of fact, that slow lane was designed, I believe, to accommodate buses that go into that area, but now it has gotten so rough that because the buses they don't want to go in that slow lane, what they do is then they take off and put on passengers right jump in the fast lane.
Right, where jump cross.
In the fast
and then
lane.
there are instances where the bus, and I've seen this, the bus, right? These are the fast lane. The bus take off people now. The door for the bus is on the right side. But then people not going so, you know. They're not going over that side. They're going over this side in Belama. So the person, the people, they come off of the bus going off, and then they in the fast lane. And they across this lane and the next lane, jump the barrier, get in at the next lane. Man, then you can't, man, we the talk about one modern city and one modern thing. Yeah, man, and this is why we got problem, because nobody want to adhere to rules. Nobody
want to address the problem.
Yes.
Because those are issues that traffic officers can deal with. If you had traffic officers there monitoring the flow of traffic, I said somebody post my Facebook that they get a ticket for not having mud flaps. For not have mud flaps. For not have mud flaps, that's the way you get people ticket. Man, they say they get ticket for getting not give from mud flap. You must go out there on the northern highway and get a bus ticket for not adhere to parking on the wrong place, pulling over and letting off and putting on passengers at the wrong spot. That's why they are designated bus stops.
I feel like, man, listen to me, traffic for mud flap, man, you got, I tell you, you could go, you take 2 traffic officers, and Jermaine, I give you advice, you take 2 traffic officers and 2 motorbike, and you run there, I want to tell you, from Central Assembly. That roundabout there. You put one of them you put one of them there, and you put one of them by when we buy near Aldo office. The law firm man. We Crossroad Hotel me there. You put 2 traffic officers, one there and one there, and they come up this way and they go to there and come back. And you watch how much ticket they want to get there. Man, when you go to Lychee. When you go up front of the gas station, man, a man they right out there the drink. Then they drink right front of the place, one. And they got a vehicle park right there, double park. And that happened that day, that happened at night, but you want to get one ticket for somebody when you got time about flap. How often you find how often you find somebody without a mud flap? 202536 20253661 Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We'll be right back after the short commercial break.
At first I was afraid, I was terrified, thought we would never put an end to this unfounded claim. But then I read up on the facts, and Guatemala is just wrong. Our case is strong, and we will not be strung along. And so we're here, bound ICJ, and we have title to fill, we hold land, and this is very clear. Should have gone to court long ago, should have told Guatemala go. If we'd known just for 1 second, this would still be hanging on. Go, Guate, go. We all say go. We go in a court now, cause we don't want stress anymore. Aren't you the ones who took our land and all our gold? Do you think we'd fumble? Do you think we just let it be? Oh no, not we. We must vote yes. On April 10th we'll go to the polls, and yes will be our vote. We got all our life to live, wanna live without this mess. We will vote yes. We will vote yes. Yes, yes. And so we're here, bound ICJ, and we have title to fill, we hold land, and this is very clear. Should have gone to court long ago, should have told Guatemala go. If we'd known just
Lighthouse, follow the light. Lighthouse, follow the light.
They say money makes the mail run. So when you need it to run at lightning speed, go with the Pro EMS. Express Mail Service is the worldwide post office brand of its speed mail. Your item is received at one of our counters and quickly and reliably flown to its overseas destination within 2 to 3 days. EMS is available in Belize 7 days per week. Rest assured that you're in good hands because tracking, signature, and delivery confirmation can be monitored on the internet. The best part is EMS is at least 40% cheaper than anyone else. So why pay more when the best, the Belize Postal Services EMS, is available for far less? EMS for speed, economy, and service you need when you need it.
Whether it's a party in Belize,
Fiesta and Coke, you know, dollar not joking, don't know about play.
in the US, or in the Caribbean, the choice is clear. The party rum is Fiesta Rum, distributed by Travelers Liquors. Drink responsibly.
Alright, hear me argument now. Travelers Fiesta Rum, and the new rum, DJ Dollar new rum, it make you feel all good. Blessed.
Accidents happen, and unfortunately, we may get injured on the job. Thankfully, the Social Security Board provides injury benefit to employees who are injured on the job. To qualify for injury benefit, you must be in insurable employment. You will receive injury benefit from the first day of incapacity up to a maximum of 156 days. The minimum weekly benefit you can receive is $44, while the maximum is $256. You should submit your claim to the nearest SSB office within 4 days of incapacity. Want to know more about injury benefit? Visit our website or contact any of our offices to have someone assist you. Also, be sure to visit our Facebook page and give us a like to stay informed. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
When constructing, follow proper electrical standards and use designs that allow natural lighting. Save energy, save money. This message brought to you by Belize Electricity Limited.
Come visit us at Vintage Salon Beauty and Fashion, located at 8.5 Mile on the Philip Golson Highway, Airport Plaza. We offer flawless styling and care for your hair and entire body in a beautiful and regal atmosphere. At Vintage, we do haircuts, perms, colors, shampoo and conditioning, curling, and more. Need more pampering? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We do manicures, pedicures, facials, and massages. Schedule your appointment today by calling 205-2537. Going somewhere special and you need shoes and that purse or handbag to match? We've got that too. Check out our selection handpicked just for you. Vintage Salon is committed to creating an enjoyable image for our clients to look and feel their very best. Come visit us today at 8.5 Mile Philip Golson Highway. Vintage Salon, Beauty and Fashion. We make you look your best and feel sensational.
True or false? Belize has a great chance of winning at the ICJ. True. We have the 1859 Treaty, the 1931 Exchange of Notes, and the fact that we gained independence in 1981 after over 150 years of owning from the Rio Hondo to the Sarstoon. Guatemala never occupied any of Belize. All of these things are 100% in our favor, and the ICJ will consider these when making their decision.
Be informed. Visit our website and social media pages.
The Paint Center at Benny's has a complete selection of products and accessories to handle any application. Our lineup features professional finishes and primers from Coronado, USA, a complete selection of emulsion and oil paints from BH Paints, and a wide choice of specialty products from Minwax, Kreidler, Roscat, Lenmar, Maxim, and Insulex. The Paint Center at Benny's. Selection, value, expertise. We've got you covered.
Pelican, the beer of Belize, the best tasting beer in Belize.
My name is Nisha Pelayo, and I'm a virtual assistant and a reservation agent for a small hotel in Orange Walktown, Lemonai Riverside Retreat. I chose to sign up for DigiNet because it was more for less. I'm paying less money for more services. I currently have the DigiTriple, which is unlimited home phone DigiLite plan with free text, free calls, and 6 gigabytes of data, and a fast speed of 20 megabytes per second. My DigiNet experience so far has been truly satisfying. I am more efficient for work. We get excellent reviews for the excellent speed, and best of all, my nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, we can all surf at the same time. I recommend others to sign up for DigiNet because with the service that I have, I'm able to work efficiently with the speed at home. And plus, if I'm on the go, I also have my 6 gigabyte free data that I can use that keeps me connected.
From flying and crawling insects, you need a cure. Super short of
kills insects for sure. Short talks blue for flying insects. Short talks green for ones that crawl. Always value for your money. Short talk silver gets them all. From flying and crawling insects, you need a cure. Then super short talk kills insects for sure. From flying and crawling insects, you need a cure. Then super short talk kills insects for sure. Short talks.
Short Talks, Go, and Ministry of Health reminds you to protect yourself, your family, and your community from Zika, dengue, and chikungunya by emptying out all containers with water from your yard.
Distributed exclusively by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Let us come together in harmony. Let us unite, one family. Let us get up and stand strong for all of we. My land by the sea, my land so free. I am Belize, you are Belize, he is Belize, she is Belize, we're all Belize. I am Belize, you are Belize, he is Belize, we're all Belize.
It starts with us, so let us try. Nothing to lose, we jump by our side. I'm here for you, be there for me. Let's change our mentality.
Let's unite and inspire the world into values and boys and girls. Let's improve our beliefs by improving ourselves. I cannot do it myself. Let's come together in harmony. Let us unite, one family. Let us get up and stand strong for all that we. My land by the sea.
Back to Friday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley. We're sitting in Studio 2. We're operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge right here in Belize City. It's Friday. It's the 8th day of February 2019. And Alfonso, again, every morning we want to encourage people to go out and register. Register to vote. And if you want to participate in the referendum, you need to register. The election of boundaries is saying that the cutoff date is the 10th of March. So, to be certain, make sure you register by the 8th of March. Because the 10th of March is a Sunday, the 9th of March is a Saturday, and it's a public and bank holiday. So that will be celebrated on Monday the 11th. So the last date, the last day, right, official working day will be Friday the 8th of March. So register by the 8th of March if you want to participate in the referendum. If you want to, you could register, because once you register you could participate in any election
So this ICJ referendum thing, Joe, I took it upon myself, and a lot of the media practitioners are my friends, and I know them, and so. So I decided, you know, all the time you see them asking the public out there how they want to vote.
You ask them how they want to vote.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. All the time you see them with the mics and asking the public how to vote, and they get every reason and so. So I decided to take it upon myself to ask them, the media practitioners, how they will vote. I basically you get a snapshot of what it is that they're thinking. So I reached out to 20 of our colleagues with the following question. 20 by WhatsApp. Technology is a beautiful thing, you know.
Okay.
I reached out to 20 of my colleagues. The question was, and this is what I asked. I have a question for you. How will you vote on the ICJ issue and why? Of the 20 persons we asked, we did not get a reply from 6 of them.
So you get from 14, all right.
The following are the answers from those who replied, and I will not identify. I will not identify who they are. But the one of the first respondents was said, in Johnny's words, I don't think that is none of your business. And then I put LOL, right? But between you and me, I'll vote yes. I've listened to the facts and I am convinced that it's time to go, and we have a strong case. That's a short version. Too tired to type a whole pile of right now. That's what the first person replied, right? So if you were to keep a log right now as to yes, no, and whatever.
That a one. Make me take this call. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Good morning.
Oh, sorry about that.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Idian. Hello.
Hi, good morning. I hope I'm not on air.
You're on air.
Sorry, I didn't want to be on air.
Okay, good. Hold on, take on over that side.
The second response.
Hold on. Number one was a yes.
Number two, the second response is I'm still undecided. Why? Because after listening to presentations on both sides, I feel that valid points are made, especially after the discussions on WAVE. Respondent number three.
Okay.
I am voting yes.
Okay.
I am of the firm belief that the 1859 treaty is very much valid and will be the primary document that the court will look at in this case. I am also of the belief that if we do not take it to court and have the court implement a provision to stop the incursions, it will only get worse until our resources are massively deteriorated and relations become most hostile between both nations. Respondent number four. Me, yes.
Okay.
I need that R to end. My children not deserve to deal with this S when they are my age.
I know the S and the R, what
Respondent number five. Haven't decided yet. May do so till April.
Question, all right.
Respondent number six. Yes. Because I am ready to settle this dispute now. The border is to Belize what a man is to a woman in a common law union. Yeah, we know Belize is ours, but we want to make it official. Respondent number seven. Me? Don't know yet. Say I will go do my own in-depth research and make my decision from there. Respondent number 8. I am voting yes.
Okay.
And the reason is because from all the information evidence that I have come to learn, no, to settle the issue, now is the most logical thing to do. Up to 3 months ago, I was no too, but my trips to The Hague, Mexico, and Guatemala exposed me to legal experts who answered our questions satisfactorily for me. Some on record, others off. It's really unfortunate that we are not going to take advantage of this golden opportunity because the opponents far outnumber the proponents. I tell them who the heck will have any pity on us after April 10 if Guatemala really puts the pressure on and becomes more aggressive, we will have no one in our corner. Then we will have to learn what independence really is. That is what they are doing to all of us, the opponents. We will have to face this together. Respondent number 9. I have been a no vote for quite some time, even before Guatemala's referendum. And my reasoning isn't as educated as most others who don't want to go. For example, because of the compromise. It was more of that if we do go to the ICJ, it's like we are agreeing that, hey, maybe Guatemala has a point. And I just didn't see the sense in that. However, I can see the reasoning behind a yes vote. That this is really the only way the problem might be settled. And we've endured bullying from Guatemala for too long. So while I would still vote no, if it happens that the majority vote is yes, I am pretty confident that we'd win at the ICJ. Long answer and short, sort of confusing answer, sorry. Respondent number 10. Yes. All the research I've done on this topic indicates that this is the best opportunity to resolve this claim. I'm choosing to believe our Belizean intellectuals that say the ICJ is the best opportunity. Respondent number 11. Personally, I am in favor of going to the ICJ. I believe I am sufficiently aware of the history of the claim, as well as the positions that are being taken on both sides of the argument. As a parent with 2 kids, I was born 3 days after independence, 1981. And all my life, I have been hearing Belize es nuestro. There is an opportunity now to bring finality to the territorial dispute so that my children won't have to have the same unfounded claim hanging over their heads. Respondent number 12. Yes, it is time for it to be resolved, and we have a solid opportunity now. While I don't believe I've heard a strong response as to how that decision will be enforced if we go to the ICJ route, I think if we don't go now, there won't be any other real opportunity in the foreseeable future to try and settle this issue. Equally, I certainly wouldn't want this to be a burden passed on to another generation of Belizeans. Respondent number 13. Yes, we cannot afford for their claim to carry on and just leave it to be. And we certainly can't fight them should it get to that. A decision by the ICJ will be legally binding. Should they falter on the decision, they'll have to answer. They have no sound claim, so I don't see how they can win. I don't think that they themselves think they have a case. Oh, we've really exhausted pretty much all other possible ways to resolve the matter. Respondent number 14. Yes, we cannot manage a no vote. If we vote no, the Guatemalans will have a moral victory over us. The world will turn their backs on us. Number 15, undecided. Still have not made up my mind. That's where we are with the...
Well, 15
so,
out
yeah, it's 15. It's right. It's
how much on your call? 20?
What happened is, yeah.
So 75% responded.
Yeah.
And out of that response, the response of 15, right? The first one said yes. The second one was undecided. Thanks. He said because of wave and the information and the discussion on wave, it would appear that this person will change from undecided
and
to a yes vote.
Yes or no.
Right. All right. The third one was yes. The fourth one was yes. The fifth one was undecided. Right. The sixth yes. The seventh undecided. The eighth yes. The ninth was a straight no. Right. And gave a lot of explanation as to, it would appear to me that this one they follow somebody with a no vote, because with all the information, the ninth respondent,
they have the yes information, but they will vote no anyway.
I think they vote because of politics. All right. 10th, the 10th respondent was a yes. The 11th was a yes. I had some questions. Gave a lot of explanation as to why he or she, because I don't know the who, he or she would vote yes. 12 was yes, 13 was yes, 14 was yes, and 15 was undecided. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of the 15 will vote yes.
Three of them have
Three of them undecided, and one of them, despite the fact that the ninth respondent have the information, it would appear that they want a political kind of thing, and they're saying no.
I don't know, it's political. They are obviously.
Well, let's say no. I don't know. Sorry, my humble apologies. For some reason,
they will be voting no. For
despite the fact that they have the information. Okay.
This is what shocked me about it. About the whole thing that the media practitioners are perhaps the most, other than the people at the foreign affairs, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and those on the education campaign, are perhaps the most informed Belizeans on this issue. After having gotten all of the information, they have decided that they will be voting yes to go to the ICJ, which proves the point that with information, people will be able to make a better decision, or a decision on whether or not the matter should be taken to the ICJ. But people who want to read the article, it's right there on page 2.
But there was one of the respondent who said that he or she was undecided, but because he or she was able to go to The Hague and visited Guatemala, that the
started off with a no vote.
Started with a no.
Up to 3 months ago, I was no. But my trips to The Hague, Mexico, and Guatemala exposed me to legal experts who answered our questions satisfactorily for me.
And I believe that person, whomever he or she is, to come out and say that publicly. I was a no. But because I've had the opportunity to go to The Hague, I've traveled, I've had the opportunity to get to have more discussion with legal people, I have changed from no to yes. That is important. You know, and there are people in the media, and by the media they show you what 10 out of 15 said straight yes. By 11 out of 15 said an outright yes. 3 undecided, 1, 2, 3 undecided, and 1, despite the fact that he or she has the information, that person will vote no. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Joe, and my good friend. Yes, I know you had an ICJ topic, but what are we going to do about Danny Mason? Thank you.
About who? What we are do about what? Carla, kindly, what you say, boy?
Danny Mason.
Oh, Danny Mason, they're not pulling up already, that's so.
You know they're at jail right now, they wait for trial. What you want me to do? Police not on arrest him, they're at jail right now, they wait for trial.
I think they took him up to court or something.
This week.
Yeah. He's in what we are do about that? He's in he lock up, Papa. With a Danny Mason. I forget here now. Yeah, but back to this thing for so 11 out of 15 outright yes. 1 was an outright no, and 3. Well, you had 4 there where one of them up to recently changed. He's questionable, but he has heard information on wave the discussions we carry here with the people them from the unit, and apparently that second respondent will change from questionable
to either yes or no.
Yeah, but it sounds to me like it's a yes.
I didn't get that.
I get the impression. Reading just what you're saying.
I'm still undecided. Why? Because after listening to presentations on both sides, I feel that valid points are being made, especially after the discussions on wave. But that don't give me the indication.
Valid points.
Yes or no.
I guess valid points.
My
because basically, where do you get valid points? And this is how I tell people, and I like that person there, because the thing is that, like I always say, there are lots of information.
You're not just
around.
jump at something and
You
follow
pick
blindly.
nonsense. You pick sense out of nonsense. Simple. I've done that already, you know.
You don't just follow blindly. You're not just follow blindly because you think that you will be serving somebody's interests. It is about you. It is about your future. It is about your children's future. In my case, I worry about my picnic. Like then I have to deal with this matter. No, not that. Make I deal with it now.
And then you know, and the thing is, I believe that apart from giving people information, I think it is our responsibility to ensure that people get information and you make your own decision. I don't think we have to be going around and tell people, well, vote yes, or if you don't vote yes, we'll fire you, or we know a lot of red there wrong ya, so we no better vote yes because if we know, because well, I'm not saying, and the character have to be very, very careful with what you say, right? But I will go as far as saying there are persons at the city council threatening people and telling people, oh, no need for vote yes, sorry, oh, no need for vote no to the ICJ, right? And we know a lot of red still there, right? And when I lose a job, they threaten people because of their decision. And I think that, and I think anybody,
But this has nothing to do with politics.
Right,
But this is a
right.
national issue.
And I'm saying that if
zero to do with politics.
If any of the councillors I want,
I don't know how you could get there, how you could get.
Sir,
So caught up with your politics that you forget that this is not about politics. It's about Belize.
It's about we. This is about me.
It's about Belize.
You see, I like one of the respondent from the media. We said to you, he got 2 kids, and he believed that what you say, boy.
I believe I am sufficiently.
Go ahead, man. You read the kind. I read back way upside down. I get like rado. Go ahead.
I believe I am sufficiently aware of the history of the claim, as well as the positions that are being taken on both sides of the argument. As a parent with 2 kids, I was born 3 days after Independence Day, 1981, and all my life I've been hearing Belize es nuestro. There's an opportunity now to bring finality to the territorial dispute so that my children won't have to have the same unfounded claim hanging over their heads.
I like that.
Simple as that.
We talk it, you know, and basically, as it relates to the ICJ, I think I heard Dickie Bradley as an attorney. He will represent some group of citizens who
will have a constitutional
challenge against
the compromise.
To the compromise. But I think when that here, by the time that is heard. I think
it can be expedited, and I think maybe it should be expedited for their sake, so that we don't have this, that when we do go to court and whatever, they don't come back and say, oh well, if it was unconstitutional and this and that and that. But anyway, by that does
because you know in Belize, but they try everything. And also Karim Musa's bill, where he's asking for some amendment to allow people from the diaspora to vote. I think basically, this is my humble opinion. I think before he look for try to get people from the diaspora to vote, I think they need to get people from Belize to vote. Because let me tell you something, and it's a simple thing. At the end of the day, whatever decision we make on the 10th of April, whatever decision we make, we're going at the court or we're not going at the court, whatever decision we make, you know what will happen? We who live in Belize will have to live with it. Whether good, whether bad, we will have to live with it. And I don't see, but I think their thing is they want to postpone this whole settlement of this thing, right? Because they now feel, because of politics. Because basically, if I start one process, Alfonso, I would be happy, I would be honored to see that the process is going through. If my party, where I love so much, the People's United Party, because basically this whole process where we're at now was started by PUP. Said Musa tell you, Karim Papa tell you at the press conference where they had the 5 former foreign ministers there, right? It would have been good if Iman would have been there, but for reasons only known to him, maybe instructions, no? But I'm saying to you, if he Papa could have tell you, and I may feel bad if my Papa say something, I don't know like Henry Charles, you know. You don't know Henry Charles. Anyway, for he Pa, they say, listen to me. Then tell me I want to come follow Dean Barrow. And he said that right there. They tell me I want to come follow Dean Barrow. But you know what happened? That Dean Barrow, they follow me because this process where we are now was started by the PUP. As I tell you, listen to me. I don't want PUP. I will never change. I will always be a PUP, but this is not about PUP. This is about Belize. Now you want to tell me now, oh, okay, make we go, make we go, and make we get the pass, make amendments to the People's Representation Act to allow the people from the diaspora to vote. Now, okay. But you want that happen, you want to make changes, so how you want to facilitate that? Who is going to pay for that? Man, I tell you, I might be legal, but I am telling you, I don't have one problem. I don't have a problem if somebody come here to Belize, meet the requirements to register, and go. When the referendum or when any election is called, that person will come from the States or wherever he or she is, will come and vote and go. But when you get into, Mr. Finnegan called me and tell you about the situation in Grenada where this and that, and our system where if you got corrupt government, then they have power for the rest of your life. That's why you had the Morris Bishop and all the craziness that Grenada. We don't want to have that here in Belize. Carla, good morning, you're live.
Okay. All them people who say no, John Bressani and the one that me never see one convince the people that we want to say no or give away one idea why we to say no. Them people they look for one dry campaign or what, they don't want to spend money. They can't to educate the people why to say no.
But
I even see I add nothing.
But because they don't have
there is nothing
can't formulate to add and no vote, you just all you want to say that vote no because we just don't want to vote, we don't want to deal with it right now. That's what they say. Freeze it.
We have freeze it. Boss, we have been through this year, 2019 makes 160 years. 160 years. So now we're at the point now, after 160 years now, we're at a point now where we could read that and start one new era. One new era. But no, freeze it and continue.
You know what it is? We have, from day one, when negotiations started with Guatemala, it had always been going to the ICJ. All the negotiations, everything that we have been working for for this moment. Now when the moment comes after 150 years, 160 years, we say, oh no, we could freeze it the next 25 years. Look at that simpleness.
But Fonso, we've had both parties PUP and UDP. You have record of them. Johnny Briseno was but they said that the only way to solve this is going to ICJ. Johnny Briseno said that. But because they're selfish and they power greedy and because of politics, all of a sudden now he get like a wimp. I mean, I always know it, I'm a wimp, you know. But every day he has proven to me that Johnny Briseno is not fit to run this country. He's not worthy of serving this country, to lead this country. Man, one simple decision. You make one decision. You made a decision which has to do with your country, all the way, which will affect all of us. All 398,000 of us, right? But because you look upon for yourself, you look upon one man, you look upon yourself. Oh boy, if we do this, if we get one no vote, they want to reflect bad upon UDP, and we are going to be boss. Make I tell you no something. Make I tell you no something. Make I tell PUP something. Regardless of what the decision is, whether it's a no vote or it's a yes vote, make I tell you something. First of all, we will have to live with what happened, the results. And I want to tell you what happened. Belizeans will look to the United Democratic Party and the leadership of the United Democratic Party as sorry, excuse me, for my expression, but you know when I say the United Democratic Party, the leadership of the United Democratic Party had the cojones and the huevos to carry this thing to a decision. And at the end of the day, regardless of what the decision is, the United Democratic Party will look, and Mr. Barrow will look like one angel. Because at the end of the day, we will live with this thing. Do we, man, you know, see, one Guatemala no con him that when last night or night before, I had on the news last said, we shoot the customs. Man, that the Guatemalan, our man for we custom officer, for we immigration officer, they are there doing their duty. And this man, I know the first time, in fact, this man was not allowed to come in. So he come in, you know what, man, listen to me. Then now, you see, if we may own the right customary practice, you hear where the policeman and the report last night, we are working with our counterparts. They find where the man live. Yeah. We are working with our counterparts because my God, that two separate states. We can't go if Belize and if Guatemala, if we police come walk, they come cross that incident happen. For we police come go across the border and Ghana. Now that we probably Sojitan from Ghana, Sojitan or where the hell in Guatemala gonna look for that man. But to see what happen, we have borders. So our jurisdiction ends at the border and the Guatemalan jurisdiction starts there. So we have to work with the counterpart and we work together. Man, you only work we work together as two sovereign nations. And this is just another example as to why we are to go to the ICJ. Because don't make no ghost fool. Guatemala recognizes the border.
Anytime anything happens at the border, so that with the counterparts and come across and they deal with we as a separate country.
Yes.
They don't come, if they own ya, or if they had any thought in their mind that Belize the part, and then they're gonna just come across and do it.
Do the one. Yeah. Come right in and say, boy, look here, boom, boom, let's move, bomb, go and drive, go do it and go back. If let's say the guy with car that 200 compound motorcycle, right? 200 compound this motorcycle, bam, then do with them if you do. If Belize and if Guatemala and Guatemala me won't Belize, for we police can be going right across this so I'm gonna follow the man. No, but both countries recognize that this is the border. We are two sovereign states. So our jurisdiction ends here. So then you start there. So we have to now work with you because it is in your jurisdiction. If you never gonna know about the police come and chase a man down. If we never gonna know about that man come and come fire shot in that the thing I just because me want cross that the border want cross, he want come. The bad man himself know that there are certain requirements if we come over the side. So that the proof in itself that, listen to me, there is a border. We have two sovereign states. But Guatemala, this problem, this 160-year problem, the over we head. Make we clear it off. Fonso, I say, that's simple, and I say this every day. That just like me and you the neighbor, and Fonso and me, you got your papers, I got my papers. We got title for we land. But me and you got a problem, and you always they hassle me, or I always they hassle you. And we live, you come cross, you throw garbage in my yard. I go and I take the feces and put it in a plastic bag and throw it in your yard because I say, well, that's my backyard. We got problem. We always a quarrel. So you know, oh, you see, Fonso, this and no, your friend stuff with there. Fonso say, but this are where my mark them, man. Well, listen up for you, and we got quarrel. You see the other day, recently, 2 people, one husband, one man and woman get killed because of the same border. So what we do? We go to the court. And when you go to the court decide, well, listen to me, you get your document, you get your document. The judge, you present the facts there. The judge say, well, okay, this correct, boom, this are the decision. Well, yeah, where they go on? Me and Fonso not have to quarrel. Because when I throw the shit in a few yard, I know that your yard I throw it, so you could get charged for that now. We settle it once and for all, and that's exactly what we are saying. And then you say, no, we haven't. All right. Fonso, baby, Fonso got 5 acres. Right? Fonso got 5 acres. So yeah, we have Fonso and say, well, listen to me, Joe, between me and you, we are going half here right now. We are do half, we are build a fence. We are mark it. So we know exactly where it is. That's a simple way they happen. You know, they have established borders, you know. The 1859 treaty established the borders. They created the territory. They defined our territory. Carla, good morning, you're live.
You know, the star is my belly. Every time Johnny Brisseno come on the thing, he never have anything positive to say. And the thing I always make I get vexed when the new POP government come in. When the new POP government come in. When the new POP... Watch out. The Moosas don't want Johnny and don't want Courtney, and Courtney they advise Johnny. They don't know that they don't want to say election. And he, the new POP, he don't want to say general election. He know that. Commandment. I tell you, make them just go.
They can't go buy when my boy Godfrey Smith, they go right up in a believe say he could go up on Zyke bike, he could go in a blue shoes, he could go in a ski shoes, but God, just go. I'm tell her in another way. But I can't say it. It's not media worthy. Sorry, it's not broadcast worthy. I'm tell her if you do. But everything I hear, Johnny, call election now. The man, listen to me, Johnny. Not tell people no lot of stupidness. If people, and this happens all around the world we see it. You see, we have Venezuela, people were dissatisfied with the government. People dissatisfied with the government. So you got this kind of problem, you got chaos. So when you tell people, you see when we happened in 1981, remember 1981 with the heads of agreement and so? when everything that happened because the people of Belize were dissatisfied at that time. The people dissatisfied. You see what I mean? In 2005, when then they burn up thing, then they broke up Belmopan. People were dissatisfied. When people dissatisfied, then going to violence. You see anybody going to any violence? The zinc fence, they try push that, you know. But people, there is no need for go to no violence. So if people may dissatisfied with this government, people may have been on the streets already. You remember 2005? When they burn up the place, when the who may jump the fence, boy, that no me Godfrey too, boy. When the police dog nearly bite her. Right? Lot of thing. Belmopan, when Said Musa they carried the UHS bill, when they broke up Belmopan, when they had to adjourn the meeting, because people were satisfied with the People's United Party, people dissatisfied with the Musa government. That's why you saw people listen. Man, you had the heads of agreement, you had the Webster proposal, you had a whole lot of proposal. When they give it thing, I say, well, all right. See that? There was never any structure. There was any right. Then they push thing down your throat. Oh, I remember good use and enjoyment of the Rangwana key and that kind of thing. Then they push thing down with throat. Now we have one. We've come to the point after 160 years, Alfonso, where we could sit and we could work out. Right? The special agreement. We signed the special agreement despite the fact that somebody called me and keep believe that this was signed on some peninsula, Placentia Peninsula. This was done in triplicate at the headquarters of the Organization of American States in Washington, D.C. on the 8th of December 2014. This is not signed on no Placentia Peninsula. This sets out exactly A, B, C, D, what will happen, how the process will work. These are the procedures. It will tell you, bam, first of all, any and all legal claims of Guatemala against Belize. It will tell you straight where you do. And it will tell you the parties request the court to determine in accordance with applicable rules of international laws as specified in Article 38.1. It set it out. It set it right out. But well, I understand that the kid are the attorney. They want to challenge this because what did he say? This Mefigana the how the hell? I don't understand, you know. I don't understand. This Mefigana Parliament, but they cannot get up and say, listen to me, I don't support the paying of the UHS debt because it was unconstitutional. No, you know, here they say nothing about it, but this, because see, then they try everything. That everything now.
Not the stick, Joe.
Not the work. Because this is you know how long the zinc fence they try get people riled up to make we get into violence. You got Dickie Hala give the one of the thing there I think he Hala Rufus give Rufus 17 gun or something and so we are give Rufus only got 2 he only got 1 foot. Okay, don't shoot off one. We are getting 17 gun for. Well look here, but I tell you this is the thing now, so now we grind, you want to try postpone the thing, you want to try freeze the thing, why? You want freeze it because, and then Karim go with that thing with, one amendment to the People's Representation Act because we want to allow the diaspora. But you know, well, he didn't care one bill, but he know they tell you how you put it in place. So now, he know they tell you where the money come from. He know tell you what are the procedures, right? So now that part, all right, so we don't know. We're going on for another 10, 20 years. They tell you, first, number what, boy? They may depend on no vote. Then they tell her no go vote. Then they tell her no go register. Everything but the process, and why the process is begin, why the process continues. The process continues because both UDP and PUP they work on it. So I don't see why
in a continuous manner.
So but listen to me, Alfonso. Listen to me. And I can understand this. Both parties right now continues to work on this thing. Right? Because I want bipartisan committee to work on this. Right? And with the work on it, we're going. All of a sudden, no, okay, stop. Stuart Leslie was there for years. I think that was the last time he decided to resign because, well, he liked Johnny more than the country. So he going with that. He loved the PUP more than he loved the country. I would assume. And that's my humble opinion. So, bam. But it's 5 minutes after 9. Our numbers are 2025-360, 2025-361. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley will be right back after the short commercial break.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Lighthouse, follow the light. Lighthouse, follow the light.
Belize, now where you go? Make we settle this claim. Long overdue, right? A coconut boy. That I know. Vote yes to the ICJ. Make we defend the country. YES to the ICJ. Make we represent the country. Believe that for the country. I say no one forever. Be informed and get the facts about British Honduras. Way back in 1859, a territorial treaty was signed between Guatemala and Britain. This of we land. Let's join for we hands and make the best decision. I am proud to be a Belizean. Vote yes to the ICJ. Make we defend the country. YES to the ICJ. Make we represent the country. Belize that for the country. I say no one forever. Be informed and get the facts about British Honduras. Let's illustrate to Guatemala. We have vote yes in numbers. As an independent nation, we they are full future generation. Bigger we need to we appreciate who we chicken bowl. Love who we stars to 8867. Vote yes to the ICJ. Make we defend the country. YES to the ICJ. Make we represent the country. Believe that for the country. I say no one forever. Be informed and get the facts about British Honduras. Rosal, Orange Rock, Belize, Cayos, Stann Creek, Toledo, Kikaka, and San Pedro. Vote yes, YES. Vote yes, ICJ. Way back in 1859, a territorial treaty was signed between Guatemala and Britain. This of we land. Let's join for we hands and make the best decision. I am proud to be a Belizean. Vote yes to the ICJ. Make we defend the country. YES to the ICJ. Make we represent the country. Believe that for the country. I say no one forever. Be informed and get the facts about British Honduras. Let's illustrate to Guatemala. We have vote yes in numbers. As an independent nation, we they are full future generation. Bigger we need to we appreciate who we chicken bowl. Love who we stars to 8867. Vote yes to the ICJ. Make we defend the country. YES to the ICJ. Make we represent the country. Vote yes to the ICJ. Make we represent my country.
Accidents happen, and unfortunately, we may get injured on the job. Thankfully, the Social Security Board provides injury benefit to employees who are injured on the job. To qualify for injury benefit, you must be in insurable employment. You will receive injury benefit from the first day of incapacity up to a maximum of 156 days. The minimum weekly benefit you can receive is $44, while the maximum is $256. You should submit your claim to the nearest SSB office within 4 days of incapacity. Want to know more about injury benefit? Visit our website or contact any of our offices to have someone assist you. Also, be sure to visit our Facebook page and give us a like to stay informed. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
The Paint Center at Benny's has a complete selection of products and accessories to handle any application. Our lineup features professional finishes and primers from Coronado, USA, a complete selection of emulsion and oil paints from BH Paints, and a wide choice of specialty products from Minwax, Kreidel, Roscat, Lenmark, Maxim, and Insulex. The Paint Center at Benny's. Selection, value, expertise. We've got you covered.
Come visit us at Vintage Salon Beauty and Fashion, located at 8.5 Mile on the Philip Golson Highway, Airport Plaza. We offer flawless styling and care for your hair and entire body in a beautiful and regal atmosphere. At Vintage, we do haircuts, perms, colors, shampoo and conditioning, curling, and more. Need more pampering? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We do manicures, pedicures, facials, and massages. Schedule your appointment today by calling 205-2537. Going somewhere special and you need shoes and that purse or handbag to match? We've got that too. Check out our selection handpicked just for you. Vintage Salon is committed to creating an enjoyable image for our clients to look and feel their very best. Come visit us today at 8.5 Mile Philip Golson Highway. Vintage Salon, Beauty and Fashion. We make you look your best and feel sensational.
Fruit flavor came to Belize.
Yus has more fruit taste. Your family will love it. Yus has more fruit taste. A lot of fruits to enjoy. Pineapple and strawberry, mango, tamarind and peach, horchata, watermelon, lemon, salsa, orange, tangerine, and Jamaica. Yus. Y-U-S.
Yus tastes more like fruit. Distributed exclusively by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited.
True or false? Belize has a great chance of winning at the ICJ. True. We have the 1859 Treaty, the 1931 Exchange of Notes, and the fact that we gained independence in 1981 after over 150 years of owning from the Rio Hondo to the Sarstoon. Guatemala never occupied any of Belize. All of these things are 100% in our favor, and the ICJ will consider these when making their decision.
Be informed. Visit our website and social media pages.
Whether it's a party in Belize,
Fiesta and Coke, you know, Dalla no joke, him no know about play.
In the US, or in the Caribbean, the choice is clear. The party rum is Fiesta Rum, distributed by Travelers Liquors. Drink responsibly.
I tell me argument now. Travelers Fiesta Rum, and the new rum, DJ Dalla new rum, it make you feel all good. Blessed.
My name is Nisha Pelayo, and I'm a virtual assistant and a reservation agent for a small hotel in Orange Rocktown, Lemonai Riverside Retreat. I chose to sign up for DigiNet because it was more for less. I'm paying less money for more services. I currently have the DigiTriple, which is unlimited home phone DigiLite plan with free text, free calls, and 6 gigabytes of data, and a fast speed of 20 megabytes per second. My DigiNet experience so far has been truly satisfying. I am more efficient for work. We get excellent reviews for the excellent speed, and best of all, my nieces, nephews, brothers, sisters, we can all surf at the same time. I recommend others to sign up for DigiNet because with the service that I have, I'm able to work efficiently with the speed at home, and plus if I'm on the go, I also have my 6 gigabyte free data that I can use that keeps me connected.
Let us come together.
Back to Friday's edition of First Thing in the Morning, live from Studio 2 Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your entertainment and information center in Belize. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, we're sitting in Studio 2, operating from the foothills of the Bell China Bridge. It's a Friday. It's the 8th day of February.
Joe, every year, around that time of January, February, you say, my appear out of nowhere.
Oh.
All the while he missing, but wrong that time when potato the harvest or when onion the harvest, that when he jump up. Somehow he become the champion of farmers. And then I blame the Ministry of Agriculture too. Listen to me. Everybody knows that the Ministry of Agriculture is tasked and actually keeps track of both production and consumption and importation of foodstuff into this country, in particular vegetables.
Yeah.
So they every year, when planting season for potato come around, the ministry goes around and does a survey and say, Joe, the plant, this one the plant, that one the plant, so much acres in the plant, and expect to get so much pounds out for the harvest and blah 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 whatever. They put this together, they reconcile it with what the country needs and what is being imported. And how long it will take for
local
that production
to satisfy
into production, into the market, and you time what permits are given for importation of the product. Every year the Ministry of Agriculture does that. Every single year with every single product in this country. I would want you to believe that somehow, because of what the Ministry of Agriculture does, the farmers are being victimized. And nothing could be farther from the truth. But then I say I blame the Ministry of Agriculture. You know why? When you have these hot topic products like onion, like
in this case right now the potato.
Like potato. When you know them boga want complain, you know Mike went out there before the crop come into effect. You put out a release and said the Ministry of Agriculture has approved so much importation of potato that will last up to a certain to this point in time, after which no license will be given, and the local production will come into the market. But we don't do that because that like we like the talk, but we.
But to say, and I agree to 100.
We like the talk, but and they know, Joe. They know. I am telling you, the professionals at the Ministry of Agriculture are eminently capable of doing that, and they do it every year.
I agree to 100%, but you know we affect that, and my heart to know contraband. Are you want to tell me when you do contraband there, you know bring your vegetables?
Listen to me. Listen to me. If you are the Ministry of Agriculture and the Bureau of Standards and whoever it is that is a regulator. And you know that nobody is supposed to get a permit to bring in no potato. Anytime you go to the market there and a Mexican potato, you take them there for you charge the people there.
But you are here one lot of nice.
But then you are here the nice.
And beneath for the,
but then you have to protect the local production.
You remember one time with the peony? Boss, make I tell you something. So make I take this call and then Carla, good morning, you're live. Hello, the caller gone. Let me tell you something. Contraband, they affect one lot of things in a village.
Like you know this thing will happen. You know you the city is a million miles away. But you wait till my jump up on TV for make you try to respond to him. Brother, I am going to put on 1 week when as the potato then look come in before it come in, you put out a release to say so much so much permit was given that will last for a certain time, and then we had deal with local production. But like we just lag behind, we wait till my complaint.
Carla, good morning, you're live.
Hi, good morning. It's a very, very interesting topic. But I have a quick solution that works. You see how we do the lobster? I mean, lobster season, you buy a lobster and so on and so on and so on, and when lobster season close, you better use all the lobster in your fridge. We could do that with potato. Now, forget who will cry. We could do that with the potato. Look at the advantage. What you do? Yeah, the wholesale importer will do his very best to order just how much you will need up to when the cutoff point will be, and he will then make sure that he now have no surplus when the day pass. And also, the retailers will be buying just enough to keep our fresh supply in stock, so that when season done, they are not left with any Mexican potato. You see, the local potato and the Mexican potatoes is easily distinguishable. They're very different. In fact, they're almost two different species of potato. And we could readily tell what is the local potato and what is the Mexican potato. And it will there will be no incentive for contrabandists to the import potato because they can't sell it. Because nobody want to buy it, because they know that when Baja or whoever shopping at the shops and they see the Mexican potato and shelf, they will seize it.
Well, you see, maybe some of the laws, because you bring up the example like lobster, but lobster basically lobster are a commodity way. They know the contraband lobster in this country, and lobster have a season. But lobster, the thing say any person who has who have a lobster or product or so out of season, maybe the season thing will work, right? But I will tell you something. A lot of these problems, man, make I tell you some. I'm associated with a company right now. We do mattress, we do foam. The other day, we got problem with mattress. Now you got problem with foam because first they started to import contraband mattress. Look, I don't close down. You had a local business up the Cayo that closed down. They were bringing in a lot of contraband mattress. Alright, the mattress they come. Now you know when they start bringing to. You know when they start bringing out foam. They make foam, low quality foam, and that's flooding the market. First, you only come.
But I know, but that it's being brought in illegally, because I don't think that people can get a permit to bring
exactly. It. So all the permit, because then they bring it. No, you find out that the first the only day that Kayoka used to come through the place near there by
Arenal?
No, Arenal.
Or through the next side. Kaya Creek.
Kaya Creek and then right. So only there. Bullet Tree. Big truckload of mattress and so. Kayo. Then they kill one whole industry of Kayo. People don't got job.
I think Mamodo.
Alright, boom. Now,
because you couldn't compete with them.
Right. So now you know what they do now. They start coming. Now you can find for anything a la Corozal. Now they start coming through Halak Tenno. So then they flood the southern market. So the local businessman where they employ 30, 40 local people where they provide employment now have to compete with that. And that the local man, the local businesses pay their tax, pay everything, but contraband, they kill it.
So
anyway, but
I am told that the CEO of agriculture, with all due respect to him and so, posted something on Facebook. But Facebook,
no.
not TV. Me, who is involved in the media, me and him are not friend on Facebook, so when he posts on Facebook, I will never see.
Well, listen,
so, bear with me. Bear with your mattress business.
Anyway, go ahead.
If you are going to appeal to the masses and appeal to the people who this thing affects, and the farmer, they don't have Facebook. The farmer, they deal and the farmer, they deal with the thing, so they know what to say. Anyway, this is what he said on Facebook for the listening.
Go ahead.
He said, our local potato production is just coming in on the market, so there is a mix of local and Mexican, granted. But say that you put out a press release, man. Anyway, the last permit for import was issued on the 11th of January and valid for 11 days. So in theory, the last imports would be the 22nd of January. It was for 200,000 pounds or approximately 2 weeks supply. What was described as a crisis is a question of market price. The farmer's refusal to sell at a particular price. That is his or her prerogative. We don't, and we have no intention of instituting price controls on this product. We have been helping farmers, especially onion and potato farmers, improve quality and reduce costs. You now see some farmers putting out much cleaner and some selling by grade. The best way to capture the market is quality, consistency of supply, and competitive price. Ministry technicians met with farmers on 22nd of January and they are fully aware of what is being done. They now have a closed market. Up north there is another challenge of contraband. But contraband only happens when the price differential makes it viable for the bandidos. This mix of imported and local products happens every time at the start and ending of production when supply is increasing or declining. It is a balancing act to try and get it right, but that is why we consult with farmers. But not tell we per Facebook.
But that's what I was just going to say to you with the Seguion break. So Seguion break make us say Facebook does not no official organ of the government. Issue a press release
and issue it.
Put it on the news.
Issue it before my.
But my should
tell me before my become my fully know. At my used to work at Ministry of Agriculture.
Yeah.
My never.
My did when I did it.
I can just hold my tongue power.
But hold on. But my supposed to know about contraband. When they bring beer, then only beer you bring. But them man they want to play goody two shoes, you know. They want to be goody two shoes. They want to be prima proper. But the man have to know contraband, they messed up the thing. Contraband, they affect all industries, I believe. All. And you have, and when contraband, I would have want to think that if I would have want to say that maybe laws should be amended that if anybody found with them imported potato in a certain time, that they could get charged because hold on.
So this is what they go ahead.
Hold on. They're not only the lobster man when they find out with the lobster undersized lobster, that they're not only they get charged, you know. If they come off you shop, or if somebody find you at your house, or they find you with a two undersized lobster, you undersized lobster out of season. Now anybody, so if they find me with a potato, one Mexican potato out of season, me and all, you charge.
So the Facebook post is a lengthy one and continuous. There's another thing there, but I'll skip that one. This one here. He said, we recently took farmers to El Salvador to look at a successful small farmer marketing regime we hope to replicate, including a rep from San Carlos. The first local farmer exchange took place a few weeks ago in San Carlos. We are beginning implementation of an IFAD funded program for farmers in 23 communities across the country, including San Carlos. We recently completed an EU funded program for onions and potatoes, and San Carlos farmers were beneficiaries. We are currently conducting a national census and registration for farms and farmers to improve data collection and dissemination on a cutting-edge system developed in Corozal. This will give us geo-referenced information to develop a spatial data layer specifically for agriculture. We just awarded a contract to a developer in San Ignacio to develop what we are loosely calling our Craigslist for agriculture, a virtual trading platform to help farmers sell their product. This and much more being done and has been done. Come to Agri Show at end April and you will see all of this and more. No, I love it. However, the platform upon which this information is disseminated is not an appropriate one.
It's not official.
It's not official. And I know that the technicians and the technocrats at the Ministry of Agriculture have all of this data available, you know. Before you, and you know it will be a spectacle. You know that every year my jump on this, every year my jump on potato and onion.
Take your time.
Every single year he jump on that. So you are telling me that as Ministry of Agriculture personnel, you can preempt his grandstanding? Because that's what he does, you know. He got there, he have two shades, one pie shot and one pie head. And then he did it in the sun. Somehow that make him look cool because he got two shades.
Maybe the intention of having two shades when it contraband by time and contraband
put on the next shades.
Put the next one on top. So yeah.
Yes, man, but and Ministry of Agriculture is perhaps one of my favorite ministries because they are the ones where they on top of the ball will make sure that we eat. They are the ones where know everything as it relates to agriculture and how much is being produced, where it's being produced, how it will be disseminated, distributed, that kind of thing. So if you have a situation like the market, you know we have the red potato. We only produce the red potato. When you go to the market and you find the big white one there, automatically that don't belong there.
Yeah.
Automatically no belong there. And like you say, when they catch one undersized lobster in your freezer, you get down.
Yeah. So when they find you with a illegal potato, make we call the potato illegal too. Well, not because I size like in the case of the lobster, but because it's out of season.
And then know that this man will come with that man.
But you say well, a lot of people talk we could help that too because we don't for bite, but we are bite because it's cheaper. You know, at one point they call attack about lobster. At one point,
you say then eat pink potato.
They're nice.
What?
They're
the best potato.
My the lady, Sinora will work for us, right? The either the week by do curry chicken, and then see potato by, and she peel when it steam that over that curry chicken and that white rice. Buy a 2 slices of planting, eat good. And I look at and I want which Irish potato, which Mexican potato. I mean nice and it's fresh. Fresh, it just go. Cause I the scrub and I scrub brush now. Carla, good morning. You're live.
Yes, Joe. I'm
yeah, man, morning.
Joe, this is Kelly, chairman of the City Village Water Board. They are hearing in the news a couple times about villages where they have water issues, and the last one I hear that because they pump burn out and they don't get back on pump in time to serve the village back in water. But if your water board they run and manage properly, and you make sure that you collect monies owed to the water board. I mean, you're supposed to always make sure you have a backup pump in place that as soon as a pump go bad, you have one right away to replace.
Yeah, you got spare too.
Wait till somebody come in and pump. I mean, like we for you water board, we have a backup water pump and a backup chlorinating pump. So that as soon as those things go bad, we have one right away to replace it. That people will get inconvenienced with water. I mean,
while you replace the one or the repair the one where get damaged.
Well, you know, those pump, the pump and motor, the pump coming at two, that pump and motor.
Okay.
When they go back, they can't repair.
Okay.
This is what I was.
So it has to be replaced.
It has to be replaced. Yes.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, so I mean, the people need to get the water board run properly, man.
Okay, buddy.
Now have those issues.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, buddy. The chairman of BWS Media, and they talk about my water situation. So is it Sarawi where they have a problem with clean water, and then they ask one of the standard bearer for the PUP over the side of the road for Bill and Will. They say not on my land. So when they have to they have to run water from
this is outside of Dangriga.
So
they have been having water problems for a while now.
So what they'll do, they'll run water from Dangriga, the main source.
BWS.
And connect it. It's about what, 2 or 3 miles, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
To Sarawi.
That's Sarawi, boy.
Sarawi and Hope Creek are two adjacent villages. One on the next side.
So we are not. Right. Is it Sarawi? But
it's probably Sarawi because I'm telling you that I know Sarawi has had water problems for a while.
But they've been having
Sarawi and Hope Creek, which both
apparently the village has outgrown the well
capacity,
and so they wanted to get, and so they asked to test for well, and was made to understand from the chairman that he asked that the BWS has asked the area, the standard bearer, enough because he have large tracts of land, and man said, not on my land. Anyway, Alfonso, again, before we go, please go register. Register if you want to participate in the referendum. It's a Friday. Remember tomorrow that it's Sunday that Dara's tribute to Bob Marley. It starts at 4 until 11. And the entrance fee contribution is $10. What else is on?
The chairman says it is Sarawi and it is 1.5 miles outside of Dangriga. I always thought it would have been further than that.
Yeah, Sarawi, all right.
And before we go, I just want to say again, happy birthday to Adriana Liliana Gordon. She's celebrating her 70th birthday on Sunday from her dad who loves her dearly. And then Miss Maud and Jagan.
The 63rd wedding anniversary, all the best, boy.
This comes from all their children, grandchildren, and great grandchildren.
Rudy and Miss Maud, boy, Rudy. Why though? Yeah, and we also there'll be a blackout. I don't know if it will affect the city, but I know it will affect from 1 mile on both highways, and we want to remind you, Puma Janelle's 5.5 miles on the George Price Highway. Fill up your gas. They have standby generators, so the blackout not really won't affect them. So if that's your favorite fuel station, you could go there, despite the fact that there will be a blackout. Puma Janelle won't have.
Still a dispense.
They want to provide that usual good service, quality service, right? Treat your taste buds, good food, good pizza. Most Pizza Grill, 3.5 miles on the Philip Golson Highway. All right. Anything else? We want to say thanks to Wave Television, CBC Channel 54, CCV Channel 11, Southern Cable Network Channel 43, Dangriga Cable Vision Channel 54, BMA North Curzon Channel 11, Nortivision Channel 10, Northern Cable Network Channel 31, St. Charles Cable Channel 54, CTL Cable in Maskell Village for providing us with television coverage. First thing in the morning is carried live on Sugar City Radio 103.1 FM and East Radio 104.9 FM in Orange Walk. You can also find us using the MadLab Radio Belize app, which you can download on your Apple and Android devices. Wave Radio and Wave TV is live every day on our Facebook page, Wave Radio and Wave TV. Find us, like the page, and tune in every day. We want to say thanks to all those persons who called us this morning, all those persons who joined in the conversation. those persons who communicate with us every day on the World Wide Web. Thanks for having us in your offices, in your cars, in your homes, in your bedrooms, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. Alfonso Noble, Joe Bradley, the entire management and staff of Wave Radio and Wave TV, we want to bid you a pleasant good morning. Enjoy your weekend. Keep it locked on Wave 105.9 and 99.9, your most trusted name in information, education, and entertainment. Take it away, the premiere.
We are a peaceful country, struggling we struggle, and we no look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no boundary, we ain't giving up no key, giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue mango, not one craboo, not one maras, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Baldy Beacon and the Rio Hondo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it.